going. Thank you
But
everyone
no,
for
it's
coming
still
out.
limited to
The first of the
the local no.
You're gonna miss the rules. This is the first of the Flippin' Friends charity events that we're going to be throwing. So we're going to do it every quarter, different charity, different location. Appreciate you guys coming out for PACT Humane Society, a local humane society out just a little bit west of here. The funds are going to go towards helping with bedding, food, immunization shots, all those kinds of things for the animals and taking care of them. So I appreciate that. A big thank you to John for hosting and having everyone come on out. Gracious enough to open up his collection for everybody to play. Doesn't want a penny out of anything, so very, very generous of him to do that. The first tournament that we're doing today is a 3 strikes tournament. So what that means is you're going to play in at least 3 rounds. Each time you lose a match, it counts as a strike. Once you hit 3, you're out of the tournament. So keep playing until you lose 3 times. The draws are random. It's random game, random opponent. You might play the same person twice. Apologies if you do, but that's the randomness of it. We do have a good 44 games in the tournament, so it is there's more than a game per person. So when you're not playing it around, if you want to play anything that's not being used, feel free to do that. I emailed out the link to the live standings. There's also a monitor down in the corner downstairs where you can watch the matches and see who you're up against and that kind of thing.
But the signals are really crappy.
Yeah, cell signals are pretty poor, but we got all that up and going on the Wi-Fi. So the games are all set to 5 ball. If you get an extra ball, play it through. So don't worry about any extras. You don't have to plunge them. Play them right through. There's a couple add-a-ball games. If you get an add-a-ball, play it through. So be aware of that. On the 2-player games, make sure to start 2 players. There's a couple 1-player games, so you can flip a coin and decide who goes first for that. Play the 1 game through, then go and play the 2nd game through. Once you get your results from that done, come over and see me. I'll punch you into the system and just hang out until we draw the next set of matches. And
Scores don't matter. You don't need them, right? Just winners.
I don't need the scores, just need to know who's won or lost. If a game runs out of credits, so you're hitting start and it doesn't fire up, just let us know. We'll put more credits on it. Most of them are on free play already. If there's a stuck ball, come over and let us know. If there's a game malfunction, let us know. Just head on over. We'll take care of everything.
On single-player games, you don't have score sheets, right?
Correct.
Okay, so someone with a camera phone probably should take a picture.
Yeah, take a picture of the first one.
And I think you also have to track for rollovers in case it happens.
Right,
Yeah.
right. We'll keep an eye out for that as you're doing your game. If you're playing with someone and you roll it over, say, hey, I just rolled it over, you know. Everyone will be on the honor system. Yeah. The 2nd tournament, after we finish the first one, if it doesn't get done for whatever reason, like 5 o'clock or something like that, we'll break for an hour and have dinner. The 2nd tournament will be promptly after that. I'll announce it as we go along here. It's a lone survivor tournament. So there's games, have numbers in the upper left corner. Everybody's going to start on game 1. Whoever has the low score is going to write it down on a post-it note, slap it on the game. Stay with that game if you're the lowest score on the game. If at the end everybody's played it through and you're still the lowest score, you've got knocked out of that tournament. Once you pass the low score in a game, move on to the next game. So go from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, and so on and so on. Because we have so many games, it just works out that at the end there's going to be 1 person left. So that'll be the lone survivor. We do have trophies for 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and whoever finishes as the lone survivor in that tournament. We also have a few Stern goodies. They got us a translate for Star Trek. We have a couple shirts, and then a bunch of flyers too. So, any questions on the format or how any of this works?
On the lone survivor, so if you pass the low score current, you don't have to finish your game. You survive. Just let it go.
Finish it off, move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just head over to that next one.
Hey!
Now you got to start over.
We have number 40 right there.
All right, there we go. Everything's even now. Yeah, I know. You all get the bottom.
Wait, maybe these are more players.
Play extra balls.
Oh, you never get it.